Let's go into a clarity rug pull. That could be happening right now as we speak. We wanted to get an expert on this topic in to help you guys understand what's happening. And let's just get right into it. I want to, of course, bring in Rebecca Rettig, who is coming in from Jito Labs. Rebecca, you've been on the show before. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here always.
All right. So, a couple of things that have to be addressed. First of all, with that last little interview that you did with, in attempt to try to get some answers, my question is, did anything come of it? And especially around, I think we showed it a little bit. It was in reference to the lady that had the Eye of Sauron in the back when we were kind of talking about this. Did anything come from that?
No, I think what was interesting was that this has become politicized in many ways, and that
Yeah.
there is information that's swirling around DC that may not be entirely accurate. So I think that's what was taken away from there more than anything else.
Do you feel like people around the idea of what's happening with clarity really understand it, or you think it's only an inside DC situation?
So the bill itself is pretty complicated and hard to understand. It's hundreds of pages, and especially now where the Senate Ag side, which oversees the CFTC, and
Yep.
the Senate Banking side, which sees the
Mhm.
SEC and Treasury, have to combine. This is a monster of a bill, right? Like a very much a Dodd-Frank like
Yeah.
huge bill. So people are just taking certain things that are told to them at face value. And otherwise, people who've been working on this bill for months, years, whatever it may be, understand it very well. The agencies understand that. But I think if you're coming in from the outside and someone's just told you, oh, this bill does X, Y, and Z, people will just listen to it without necessarily getting into the
Yeah.
text.
First of all, do you feel like this August 7th is just another false deadline? I mean, how many deadlines have we had so far on this in terms of clarity?
People who are in DC get a lot of in 2 weeks it'll be on the floor, and that's been
Yeah.
happening for a long time. So the in 2 weeks is a definitely a long running joke for
Yeah.
crypto policy people. I do think that end of July or very early August is a drop dead date, and I think
Yeah.
the spiciest thing that I've been thinking but not saying out loud is it's a real mistake for the Dems not to think about passing this bill. Crypto's not going back in the bottle, right? Genie's out.
Yeah.
It's here. And what we used to say, when people were raising concerns during the last administration, oh, well, crypto's not really intertwined with the traditional financial sector. But crypto's in its TradFi era right now, right? I think we're going to talk about some of the ways that banks and other financial institutions are really combining with blockchain and crypto rails. And so you should want to have a very robust, pretty restrictive, very unique crypto bill
Yeah.
in place